بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب زدني علما آمين. Today we're going to start from Surah Al-An'am. It's in JUZ 7 and we are just doing the summary. Let's start with the first ayah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi allazi khalaqa as-samawati wal ard wa ja'ala zulumatin wan nur summa allazina kafaru bi rabbihim ya'dilun. All praises belongs to Allah who created the heavens and the earth and made darknesses and light. Yet those who disbelieve equate others with their Lord. So here when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, first of all, surah starts with the praise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So all praises to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allazi, the pronoun has been used for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Khalaqas samawati wal ard. He is the one who created sky as well as the earth. Wajala zulumati wan nur. So here talking about many darknesses and one nur. That is, one nur is talking about the Quran, the light of the Iman. And summa allazina kafaru bi rabbihim. Yet those who disbelieve equate others with their Lord. Here talking about shirk, completely abandoning the shirk. There is no way they can do the shirk. He is the one who created you from clay, then destined a term. The fixed term lies with him, yet you are in doubt. Allah is saying, I created you, still you are in doubt. He is in the true God in the heavens and the earth. He knows what you conceal and what you reveal. He knows what you earn. So Allah knows وَهُوَ اللَّهُ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ يَعْلَمُ سِرَّكُمْ وَجَهْرَكُمْ. So Allah knows everything, even whatever we are thinking, Allah knows about it. Even Surah Al-Baqarah, the last ayah, when it was revealed and Sahaba came to know, like even what they are thinking, they will be asked for. So they feel fear of Allah. And we too feel when we read those kinds of ayahs, So Allah knows even what is hidden in your heart. So let's move few ayahs, and here in ayah number 12, قُلْ لِمَنْ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. You might have noticed talking about samawat and earth again and again. Say, to whom belongs all that is in heavens and on the earth. Allah is asking for whom it belongs. Say to Allah. He has prescribed mercy for himself. He will surely gather you on the day of resurrection. So Allah himself is saying, because he asked so that people ponder and think about it. It's like a rhetorical question in which there is no doubt those who have brought loss to themselves are not going to believe. If somebody is not believing, allazina qasiru, they are the loser. Anfusahum fahum la yuminun. If somebody is saying la yuminun, like they are losing themselves. And even people of Makkah, most of the people, they were atheists. Now we are thinking only this period of time we have atheists. No, on that time also they were atheists. But the thing was, some of them, they were doing shirk. That thing we have seen in the starting. Those who are doing shirk, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly says, no, I am the one who created everything. And the most, the bigger thing is heaven and sky. And he is saying again and again, still you add other deities, or still you don't believe it. And again, وَلَهُ مَا سَكَنَ فِي اللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارَ وَهُوَ سَمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. To him belongs all that dwells in the night and the day. He is all hearing and knowing. So in ayah number 13 we see, Allah talking about how the night and day changes. Many scientists, they discover so many things. Still they can't make changes in the night or day. They don't have power to do it. Only Allah can do it. And He is Sami and Alim. And here, Qul aghayra, say, would I take as guardian someone other than Allah, who is the creator of heaven and others? So, excuse me. Allah is asking again and again, who is the creator of the heaven and earth, who feeds others, and it is not fed by anyone. This is so nice. وَهُوَ يُطْعِمُ وَلَا يُطْعَمُ. And this is so beautiful, who feed others and is not fed by anyone. And this is the example, they put the things in front of the deities and they think they need that food and they distribute in the people. Allah is saying, I am the one who feed others. I am not fed by anyone. Say, I have been asked to be the first to submit to Him and never be to the one those who ascribe partners to Allah. So, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he is saying, an akuna awwala man aslam. I am submitting myself completely. Wala takunanna minal mushrikin. I am not from the mushrikin. I am not ascribing any partners. And he says clearly, قُلْ إِنِّي أَخَافُ إِنْ أَسَيْتُ. If I disobey my Lord, I fear the punishment of a momentous day. So even prophets, they are, scared about the punishment of hereafter. So they are doing their duty. They are just conveying the message. That's it. And later it talks in ayah number 18, وَهُوَ قَاهِرُ الْفَوْقَ إِبَادِهِ. He is the dominant over his servants, and he is all wise and all aware. And later in ayah number 26, وَهُمْ يَنْهَوْنَ عَنْهُ. From it, the Quran, they prevent others from it, keep themselves away. They ruin none but their own selves, why they do not realize it. So, some of the people, even the people, they stop others from the Quran. Not only shayateen, we think that shayateen just whisper it. Sometimes people behave like a shayateen and they stop others from the Quran and they don't even realize it. Allah says, Illa anfusahum wama yash'urun. They don't even realize what they are doing it. And this is not a good thing to do. And ayah number 32, Wama hayati dunya illa la'ibun wa lahu. The worldly life is nothing but a game and fun, and the last abode is surely much better for those who fear Allah. Would you still not understand? Afala taqilun. Allah is asking, don't you understand? Don't you ponder upon it? And still they don't. And ayah number 37, وَقَالُوا لَوْلَا نُزِّلَ عَلَيْهِ. They say, why is it that no sign of our choice has been sent down to him from his Lord? Say, Allah is surely powerful enough to send down a sign, but most of them do not know. وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. They don't understand what it is. And later in ayah number 42, وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَىٰ أُمَمٍ. We did send messengers to communities before you and put them to hardship and sufferings, so they may supplicate in humility. لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَضَرَّعُونَ. When hardship comes, when the problems come, what we should do? لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَضَرَّعُونَ. We should, humble ourselves, supplicate only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in ayah number 50, قُلْ لَا أَقُولُ. Say, I do not say to you that I have the treasure of Allah, nor do I have the knowledge of unseen, nor do I say to you that I am an angel. Here prophets are clearly saying, especially Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he's saying, I don't have any knowledge about ghaib. Wala alamul ghaib. I don't know about ghaib. Nor I say to you that I am an angel. Aqula lakum inni malak. I am not a malak. I am not an angel. I am only follow what is revealed to me. I just do ittiba. Illa ma yuha. Whatever is revealed, I am just saying that. Say, are the blind and the seeing alike? He's saying, ila qul hal yastawil ama wal basar. It's not equal. Blind and seeing, they are not equal. Do you then not reflect? Afala tatafakkarun. Again and again the question is asked rhetorical way so that we ponder what we are doing it. It's not for the people of Makkah but for Ummatul Muslima. What they are doing, they have to think about it. فَإِنَّهُ مَفَاتِيهُ الْغَيْبِ. With him are the keys of the unseen. No one knows them, but he knows what is in the land and the sea. Like Allah knows Alimul Ghaib. He knows everything, all the keys, He knows everything. No leaf ever falls, but He knows about it. There is no grain in the dark layers of the earth or anything fresh or dry that is not recorded in a manifest book. Kitabun Mubin. Everything is recorded in the Kitabun Mubin. So here we all have our record, and in the hereafter we will be given. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is clearly saying, everything I am recording it. Even grain in the earth, I know. Even though it's in the darkness, it's in the layers of the earth, still I know about it. Or any fresh or dry that is not recorded, it's a manifest clear. Allah knows about it. Like, just think about it, ocean or sea, so much deeper. But Allah knows what inside it, what underneath it, what is there. And here, for every event, there is a point, 67 of time and place to occur, and you will soon know it. وَسَوْفَ تَعْلَمُونَ. So we don't know what's going to happen in our future. Like later we know what's going to happen. Ayah number 72. When أقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الذي إليه تحشرون, and establish salah and heed him. He is the one before whom you are to be gathered. Allah is saying, you all have to come to me. You will be gathered one day. And here from ayah number 74, talking about Ibrahim al-Islam. وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ آزَرَ أَتَّخِذُ أَصْنَامَ آلِهَةً. Remember when Ibrahim al-Islam said to his father Azar, do you take idols for gods? I see you and your people in manifest error. Ra'aika qawmaka fi dalalin mubin. He's clearly conveying the message, He is not saying, oh, you are not in the error. He is saying, oh my father, respectfully, but he is saying the right thing. So here from this we learn that we should be respectful to our parents or to our elders or our even the younger people, but the conveying of the message is so important. Convey it clearly and tell them the truth. وَكَذَلِكَ نُرِيَ Ibrahim. Thus we showed Ibrahim the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, so that he might be firm in belief. So when the night enveloped him, he saw a star. Now he's pondering in the kainat, in the universe. He's thinking, oh, he saw a star. He said, this is my Lord. But when it vanished, he said, oh, I don't know, like those who vanish. He don't like it. قَالَ أَحِبُّ الْآفِلِينَ. It went off. Later when he saw the moon rising, he said, this is my Lord. But when it vanished, he said, had my Lord not guided me, I would have been among those gone astray. He's talking to himself. قَالَ لَإِن لَمْ يَهْدِ رَبِّي لَأَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الضَّالِّينَ. He's thinking, this is my Lord. No, it can't be. It vanished. It can't be. And thereafter, when he saw the moon, like when he saw the sun in the morning rising, he said, this is my Lord. This is greatest. Now he's thinking, no, this is the greatest. Again, when it vanished, he said, oh my people, I disown whatever you associate with Allah. Inni bariyum mimma tushrikun. This is the key thing. If somebody is doing shirk, just tell them, Inna bariyum mimma tushrikun. I'm not going to do the shirk with you, whatever you are doing. And inni wajjahtu wajhiya lillazi fatara samawati wal ard hanifa wama ana minal mushrikun. I have indeed turned my face straight towards the one who created the heavens and the earth. I am not the one those who associate partners with Allah. This is ayah number 79. Very beautifully mentioned, I just turned my face only towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who created heaven and earth. And this dua we recited when we stand on the Janimaz and we started our prayer. And wahajjahu qawmuhu. His people argued with him. Now still, the continuation of the Ibrahim al-Islam incident. He said, do you argue with me about Allah while He has already led me to the right path? I do not fear that which you associate with Him, but it cannot harm me unless, of course, something is willed by the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even though everybody is against him, he's not scared. He said, no, I fear only Allah. They can't do anything. So for us also, even though everybody is against us, don't just get scared with them. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will protect you and Allah has the complete power. How can I fear that which you associate with Him while you do not fear the evil fate of your having associate with Allah, something for which He did not send down to you an authority? Now, which of the two parties has more right to be in peace? Tell me if you know. In kuntum ta'lamun. Those who have believed and have not mixed their faith with injustice are the ones who deserve peace, and it is they who are on the right path. So now, like again and again, he was thinking and pondering on the things. That is the decisive argument from us that we gave to Ibrahim al-Islam against his people. We raise him in ranks whomsoever we will, surely your Lord is wise and knowing. So here Allah has narfa darajat, raising the darajat, ranks of the prophets. So Allah has given priority to some and to the others. Like Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam can't be compared with the other prophet. The same way Ibrahim Alaihi Salam can't be compared with the others. And then we wahabna lahu Ishaq wa Yaqub, and talking about Ishaq, Yaqub, and how they were guided, and talking about we guided Nuh and his progeny. And we guided Zakaria and Yahya al-Islam and Isa and Ilyas. And later here in ayah number 92, this is indeed a blessed book we have sent down, confirming what has revealed before it, so that you may warn the town, which is the mother of all towns, Makkah, and those around it, those who believe in the hereafter, believe in it. They take due care of their prayers. وَهُمْ عَلَى صَلَاتِهِمْ يُحَافِظُونَ. Even we all pray, but you have to do yuhafizun. We have to protect our salah. We don't have to invalid our salah. And you know how we can protect, you can protect salah from fahsha and munkar. If you don't say evil things, and if you don't say wrong things, you will be protected. You will be like, saving your salah. Doing salah is easy, but protecting is hard. In Surah Al-Mu'minun also, we learned that the qualities of the Mu'minun is protecting. One of the qualities, protecting yuhafizun. So even we have to do yuhafizun of the salah. And in ayah number 98, he is the one who created you from one person. Then you have place to dwell and place to sojourn. We have elaborated the signs for the people who understand. Ayatil qawmi yafqahun. Again and again in the end of the ayahs, Allah is asking, don't you think, don't you ponder, don't you understand, don't you use your mind? These are the different ways of making us understand. Why don't we understand that, And here in ayah number 104, say, O Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, there have come to you insights from your Lord. Now whoever uses his sign does so for his own self, and whoever remains blind does so against his own self. I do not stand guard over you. So whatever we are in, like, he guided us, he conveyed the message. Now it's up to us what we are doing it, how we are taking the message. And in ayah number 115, the word of your Lord is perfect in truth and justice. None is there to change his words, and he is all hearing and knowing. And in ayah number 125, so whoever Allah wills to guide, he makes his heart wide open for Islam. Yashra sadrahu lil Islam. So this is a blessing from Allah. If your heart is open for the Islam, be thankful and be consistent and firm on it. May Allah protect all us from deviated heart, And in this regard, Ya muqallibu qulubi sabbit qalbi ala dinik, always make dua to be guided. Ihdina siratul mustaqim. And whoever he wills to let go astray, he makes his heart straight and constricted, and he feels embracing Islam as difficult. For them it's very hard, Their heart is daifan, constricted, and he feels embracing Islam is difficult, as if he were climbing to the sky in his way. Allah lays abomination on those who do not believe. Like, like you try to climb it and you fall down. وَهَذَا صِرَاطَ رَبِّكَ مُسْتَقِيمًا. This is the path of your Lord, straight path. We have made the verses elaborate for people who accept the advice. قَدْ فَصَّلْنَا آيَاتِ لِقَوْمٍ يَذَّكَّرُونَ. So this is a zikr, this is an admonition, this is an advice for the people who understand. So whenever we are opening Quran, just try to ask for the guidance, not for the constriction in the heart or the daif in the heart. And as mentioned before, like ihdina siratal mustaqim, that is so important for all of us. And ayah number 128, يَوْمَ يَحْشُرُهُمْ جَمِيعًا يَا مَعْشَرَ الْجِنِّ. The day he will assemble all of them together, Allah will say to jinn, O species of jinn, you have done too much against mankind, their friends from among the human beings will say, Our Lord, some of us have benefited from others. Our Lord, some of us, and we have reached out term that you had appointed for us. He will say, The fire is your abode, where you will remain for unless Allah will otherwise. Surely your Lord is all wise, all knowing. So in context to jinn, many people they misuse them, they misguide them. Even just like human being, they will be asked on the day of judgment what you did, how you spend your time. So people use for the magic and other things jinn, and not only that, in the period of the disbelievers at the mushrikeen, they used to say whenever they could go to isolated place, they say, oh, we are asking jinn, you give us a place to live, and that's how they become very arrogant, the jinn. And here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly, Yawma yahshuruhum, Allah will gather Jamian all together, whether jinn or ins, we have to, Allah will ask them. And even they will be asked, like, some people they pressurize the jinn and they make do the things which they don't want to. But when the people they do ruqya on the people, and for the particularly if they have jinn, sometimes it happens that jinn they agree and they convert to Islam, and that's how the whole thing get vanished. How much magic they have, the jinn says, I say la ilaha illallah and I fear Allah, that's it, and that the whole scenario changes, because even they have that thing in their heart, the guidance things. Qul ya qawmi i'malu, 135 ayah. Say, oh my people, do at your place whatever you do, I have to do in my way, so you will know of whom is ultimate abode. Surely the wrongdoers will not be successful. La yuflihu zalimun, wrongdoers cannot be successful. Losers are those who kill their children. Ayah number 140. قَدْ خَسِرَ الَّذِينَ قَتَلُوا أَوْلَادُهُمْ. And why they are killing their children foolishly without knowledge, and hold as prohibited what Allah has provided them, and falsely ascribing to Allah. They have gone astray and they are not on the right path because of the foolishness they are killing, or because of not having knowledge, and they are thinking Allah can't provide nozbillah to them, but Allah can provide. As soon as the baby is in your tummy, Allah has written the provision for the baby. So Allah is the one who is going to provide, not the people. When people are killing the babies thinking that oh, we can't provide one more child, we can't provide two more child. No, Allah is saying, I am the one who is giving. And here 141, and this is very beautiful, talking about plants. وَهُوَ الَّذِي أَنْشَأَ جَنَّاتٍ مَارُشَاتٍ وَغَيْرَ مَارُشَاتٍ. How the trellises and without trellises. He is the one who has created gardens, trellised and untrellised. The beauty of the plants, very beautifully described. And date palms and the crops with a variety of edibles, and the olive and pomegranate. In the Quran talking about olive and pomegranate. So these are the nourishable food. Olive is good, even you can eat olives and you can apply olive oil, and there's lot of benefits. And talking about the olive tree, also lot of benefits. And pomegranate, look at it, it's so beautiful and it's very nourishable food. I know it's very expensive, but better we should have it. Most of the time Allah mentioned in the Quran, some similar to one another and some dissimilar. So when talking about similar and dissimilar, here Allah is just making it, you're going to have this in the hereafter also, you're going to have certain kind of food, but the taste will be very good. There it won't be citrus, it won't be, not the bad quality or the poor quality. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the best thing. Eat of its fruit when it bears fruits, and pay it due on the day of harvest, and do not be extravagant. Surely Allah does not like the extravagant. La yuhibbul musrifin. So don't be musrifin. Like, maybe we are spending so much, we are decaying the food, like, getting more fruits and then putting in the bin. So, like, maybe this way it's extravagant, or maybe it can be many ways. We have to check ourselves how we are wasting the food or so on. And now he's talking about among cattle, he has created those fit for loading and those fit for laying on the floor. 142 ayah. Eat of what Allah has provided you and do not follow the footsteps of shaitan. Surely he is an open enemy to you. Here, وَلَا تَتَّبِعْ خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ. He is open enemy. Why don't you understand when Allah is saying he is an open enemy? We should understand. And here mention about, because Anam, I'm talking about grazing livestock in ayah number 143, talking about different livestock. Allah has created 8 pairs, 2 of sheep, 2 of goats. Say it is 2 males and he has prohibited or the 2 females, or whatever the wombs of the 2 females contain. Tell me on the basis of knowledge if you are true. And Allah has created 2 camels and 2 of oxen. Say it is the 2 males that he has prohibited or 2 females. The list of animals has been mentioned and how they prohibited the people of Makkah, their own thinking. It was like, culturally, it was not in the Islamic way. In ayah number 145, say, I do not find in what has been revealed to me anything out of the cattle under discussion prohibited for anyone who eats it, unless it is be carrion of blood or the flesh of sign. The things, what are prohibited. We can't have the blood and also the flesh of swine because it is impure, or there by an animal slaughtered sinfully by invoking other than Allah. However, if anyone is compelled by necessity, here, famine torah, ghaira baghin. Here, famine torah is like, you have like your tummy is inside and you don't have food and you feel like if you don't eat, you're going to die. That kind of thing, Then you can have it. Neither seeking pleasure. First of all, don't feel like, this is the chance I'm getting. I can have it more and no. Just have a morsel or so that you can survive, but don't seek pleasure in that, nor crossing the limit. Not crossing the limit in sense like, you're going to have just few bites so that you could survive, but you don't feel like having it. You should have that hatred, you should have that kariha in your mind. Oh, just to survive I'm eating it, and otherwise I don't want to eat it. And not crossing the limit, then your Lord is most forgiving and very merciful. Not crossing the limit means not having so much, like your tummy is full and you're thinking, oh, now I got the chance and I can eat whatever I want. No, it's not so. The haram will be there in your tummy. It's not good for you. Let's move few more ayahs. And here